What's good, Wagering World? It's your boy Five Star in Vegas, broadcasting live as always from beautiful Summerlin, Nevada. And then with my co-host, my guy, the only Sacramento Kings fan that I know. What's good, Spreader Staff?
Oh, man, I'm excited for today's show. Let's just jump right in, man. A little setback last night on the picks, but we're going to get it back today, and we're giving you a killer show today.
Yeah, we're not worried about the Nets didn't show up. They really let us down. But hey, guys, we're still up for the week. We're 5-2. We got a special guest from you guys, man. A really, really, really special guest coming in is my OG, man, and one of the guys that raised me in Houston, man. A platinum winning recording artist, Lil Troy. Welcome to the show. What's up, Troy?
What's up, my brother? How you doing, man?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm good, man. Here with my boy Spread. This is my OG Lil Troy, man. I'm so glad that you guys could all get together with me today, man. For sure, man. Respect. I had to get you on here, Troy, because I've transitioned from being in the music world and in the entertainment and promotions and basically the streets like we used to be, and to doing some whole other stuff with this sports. I'm in a pseudonym, they don't even know who they're dealing with, Troy. You know what I mean? They don't even know really who I am right now. I'm living under 5 Star in Vegas, and I love it, man. It's almost like I'm in witness protection here in the sports world.
Hold on.
Okay.
Why went out?
I don't know. There we go. All right, yeah. So they don't really know that this is me. A lot of the cats in Houston that know us, man. So you know, we're gonna keep it that way. We're gonna stay right here on this sports stuff that we are, right?
If they know. If they know, they know. They don't. Oh well,
that's on you. Say, man, a lot of people have been talking a lot on Twitter, especially the Astro fans, man. They love "Wanna Be a Baller," one of the most classic hip-hop songs that's ever been recorded. Man, you can play it anywhere. I send it to you on video every time I'm in Vegas somewhere and I see them playing it. I make sure to give it to you. Like, man, look, they still turn it up on it, man. And I was blessed enough to be around when Troy was recording this, man, with all my little partners, man, like Youngster and all of them, man. And it became a worldwide hit. How does it feel, Troy, to know about such an impact that song made on the world, man?
Man, it feels good for all my hard work, and it paid off over all the years that prior to me making it. Hard times I put into the music and to guys and my money I was spending and stuff, it finally paid off, and God paying me ever since. I guess I had a good heart, because right now, 22 years later, they still playing the song.
Yeah, man. The Astros fans absolutely love it. It's like I know you know that because you come to the stadium a lot. You go to a lot of Astros games, man.
Yeah.
Briggs, when Alex Bregman walks up and they play the chorus, the whole stadium, you have 40,000 people, 50,000 people singing that song, man. And it's such an anthem for the city, man.
Man, it's crazy when I see everybody up in there, man, playing the song. They be shooting me videos and stuff. It just made me feel so good, man. Have a song that still play for 20-some years, like an anthem, man.
And I remember a long time ago, we were sitting on your couch many years ago, and you told me when you was making the album, you say, man, I ain't gonna say what my real nickname is. I'm gonna say, just say Dre. So Troy said, Dre, man, he said, man, I want to be the Quincy Jones of hip hop. I remember you saying that. You said, I want to make an album that has the best artists and showcased artists from my side, because my guy was a pioneer. The south side of Houston spread. We weren't really known for music at that time, man. And my guy got together all the cats who were best at rapping in our neighborhood, man, and gave them a platform, man. You remember that day, Troy?
Yeah, I seen Quincy Jones do it with Q's U joint. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He put it to but he wasn't singing or doing nothing on the hip hop production. Got everybody organized on the album and stuff and put it out, which is the same way I did. And then I just took sense and the money I had and started marketing after I got all the guys on that album. You know what I'm saying? And also I want to say R.I.P. Fat Pat, R.I.P. Big Hawk, R.I.P. Lil Will, R.I.P. Big Hawk. Yes. All them people on the same song. You know what I'm saying? How ironic that many iconic people from H-Town on one song and them passed,
Yeah, man. It is real sad, man. Rest in peace to all them guys. Youngster still around, man. Little Lemon still around doing his thing, thank God. You know what I'm saying? He's the only one left from that whole song. Tell me this, what you got going on now, Troy? What you been doing lately, man?
got this 18-wheeler company going on, doing 18-wheeler business right now.
Right.
And that's one thing. And I got a tax business, a beauty salon. So, you know, I'm just trying to keep it going, man. And my next adventure in the next couple of months, I'm trying to be a motivated speaker.
Okay. Okay. We definitely see that. This is the first guy to go platinum out of Houston, man, in the hip hop world. A lot of people don't know that. We had a lot of music, but the first one that actually go platinum and put that platinum record on the wall was my big bro, man, was Lil Troy, man. Hey, Troy, what have you been keeping up with the sports, man? You been watching any basketball lately?
Yeah, man, your boys, you know, they were talking about the best duo ever in sports basketball. They getting ready, they getting hugged out right now. Kevin Durant and Kyrie hugged out right now.
Yeah, man, I like that defense the Boston's playing, man. Who you think coming out the East to to go to the championship?
I still like Giannis.
Still like, even with Chris Middleton, you know, Chris Middleton gone for 4 weeks.
Yep, I still like Giannis right now.
Okay, so he ride with Giannis out the East. And who you like coming out the West?
At first, I thought Phoenix was gonna do it, but I don't think they're gonna be there.
Golden State.
Yeah, Klay Thompson back.
Right,
and, you know,
right.
Him and Steph and that boy Poole.
Right.
Man, that should.
Yeah. Poole a nice youngster, man. He got something. He got a nice
junkyard dog. You got the junkyard dog, Draymond Green. He gonna do whatever it takes under the goal and do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So you got a junkyard dog on your team with Draymond.
Yes, no doubt, no doubt. Spread, what you got for Troy, man? Any questions?
Man, so Troy, you know, back then we didn't really have the information we got now about all these artists, right? You know everything that everybody doing every second. So back then, right, I was in the local Sacramento hip hop scene, and there was this rumor that you basically, to do that album, you rented a bunch of equipment, you went to a hotel, and you knocked it all out in one night. Is this true? Did you just knock this all out in one night? Because that's what everyone was saying. Because everyone's saying all it takes is one good night.
Actually, man, it took me a little while to do it because I had to gather everybody that I wanted to be on this song, take it to them and let them hear the hook, let them hear the chorus, set up studio time and bring them in and let them do it. You know what I'm saying? So everybody came in at a different time except Fat Pat, RIP. I took Fat Pat off another song I had him rapping on because he was dead.
Yeah.
Right? So I took his verse off another song I had, time compressed it, and put it on Wanna Be a Baller.
Yeah, and that's crazy how these rumors start, right? Because everyone said all you need is equipment and just one night and you can get it done. So it's cool to really hear the truth, and it's so much different how things are now.
And you know what's crazy, Spread? Troy can tell you what's crazy back then. Troy had a home studio, I'm talking about state of the art, right in his house at the time. We all did. I was a youngster at the time looking up to them, and I moved on to get mine when I got a little bit older, 4 or 5 years later. But that was just part of Houston on the south side, and this man right here is one of the ones that started that culture. Man, you get a little money, the first thing you did was throw up a studio. You know that. You gonna throw up your studio, get your engineer.
Get your own label, put your own music out, you know what I'm saying? Be independent. The money we split it. Yeah.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
$10 a CD back then, that's live.
Hey, a lot of people don't know, Troy, that you were the first one that found Scarface, man. Tell us a little bit about that briefly.
Man, yeah, man. Scarface, Brad Jordan. Matter of fact, I was with him other night, man. Me and him at the cigar bar, smoking cigars, laughing and talking about old times and things and stuff. But I got Scarface. He was 16 years old. He was, was rapping and stuff. Him and Beto, and I faced Lil, me and my mom and everything back then. And I put out a song called "A Small Time Dope Gang Cocaine." Pushing rocks on the block and never broke, man. You know what I'm saying? They called me Scarface. And so Scarface did the song, and then he left and went to rap a lot and did the same song, and they got big off of it.
Yeah. Face right from the hood. Another one that grew up right up on Detroit, man. I've been so blessed to know this man. He's taught me so much, gave me so much wisdom. He always believed in me, man. No matter what venture that I was in as a youngster, he's always supported me and always pushed me forward, man. And I love him for that, man. How your son doing, man? What he got going on right now?
Well, he trying to get ready to start in my footsteps as usual. You know, I was doing music. He's still doing that, but now he finna jump in that business with me.
Okay, so we got T2, man. Y'all know T2. T2 was a very good artist, man. His son, he had a little slide he had to go through, and like we all do, take a little tap and learn a little lesson, man. And he's back, and everything's going well with him, man. He's still doing little acting roles, man. And he's doing the music stuff, and Troy's got him under his wing like he's supposed to with dad and the son, man. What you got for the people, Troy? Where they can come find you at, man, on these social media platforms?
Man, you can Instagram, Lil Troy OG. Facebook, Troy, Berkeley, Lil Troy, Twitter, Lil Troy, 01. I'm everywhere, man. Just find me, man. Y'all, I'm not hard to find. I answer them to all emails or social media messages. I try to get back with the people. Whoever trying to holler at me, man, I holler at them.
Yeah, no doubt, no doubt. And do you got anything else coming up with the music, or you just concentrating on the trucks right now?
No music, man. I'm finna jump into real estate right now. I'm finna buy a couple houses and flip them and sell them.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I've been a landlord for a couple houses for 5-6 years. I'm tired of that, so I'm just wanting to buy some houses, flip them, buy another, flip it.
Right. Yeah. It's always an honor, man, to talk to one of the real people who really, man, helped start the whole entire culture, man, on the South Side, man. My boy, he taught us all how to, man, to take it. Any hustle, man, it don't have to be illegal, man. You can do a lot of different hustles, man, and become successful, man. He taught me to be an entrepreneur, man. He taught me to keep moving and believe in myself, man. We really appreciate you coming on to try. I know all the Astros fans are really gonna be hyped to see you on here, man, because they love that song, man. And I know you're an H-Town representative if we ever had one, man. We sure appreciate it, bro. And you know I'll be in touch with you real soon, man. I'll be out there in about a month and pull up on you. You know that.
Oh, come on. Hey, Speed. Okay. Thanks, man.
Yeah, nice meeting you, man. We got to bring you on soon.
All right,
for sure, bro. Love, bro. Always one.
Right.
That's Lil Troy, y'all. We really really, man, enjoy having on all these people, man. I know a lot of people, man. As like I told you guys, as we do more of these wagering worlds, I find times on different days to fit them in and bring them in. I was blessed enough really to be a part of the culture. I was one of the young guys spread that 17, 16 years old that all the old heads just loved. You know, they took a liking to me, man. They saw my talent. They saw that I had a lot of hustle about myself, man, and I was able to achieve a lot of stuff at a very young age to put me in some circles that benefit me now a lot in life, you know. So I'm really blessed. You saw you met DRAE before too. He's the owner of Rec Shop, everything from Fat Pat, Big Mo that came out. ESG came under his label, and you see that's one of his mentors right there, Lil Troy, who kind of set things in motion on our side of town with ownership and having their own record labels and doing things for themselves, man, and really building empires of hands-on, man. So it's really a true blessing, man. Let's get to the sports now, man. Get to this ball and parlay real quick for what you guys really came for, and that's to make the money. We had a short slide yesterday because those Nets and that funny, tricky game officials with the scorekeeping. Man, how the hell did they try to say KYRIE had 1 assist whole game? But I can show you 4 different instances that he kicked the 3-point shooters for threes.
I stay away from assist props because it goes on a hometown score, right? In Golden State, they'll give an assist for anything.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could throw the ball. A guy could dribble 7 times, get a layup, and you get the assist off it if you're a Warrior, right? Assist props are always tricky to me. So, hey, sometimes you get the benefit. Like I said, grab Warriors over assists at home. But you kind of got to learn how these scorekeepers work, man. And are you surprised, right, that a Boston scorekeeper don't want to give his boy his props? I mean, the vitriol between the KYRIE and Boston is real, right? So I'm not surprised.
What assist! I couldn't believe he put that, man. I say, oh my goodness.
You
and
see
then
it
I
in baseball too,
afterwards.
right? When they won't give their guys errors and they'll give the other guys errors like
crazy.
Dude.
Yeah. I'm like, I'm in Boston. KYRIE's the most hated man in the world in Boston, right?
He is, yeah.
I said, oh my God. I said, what was I thinking about? Thinking that I'm going to put this free play in the hands of a scorekeeper. And I apologize, guys, about that, but I learned a lesson. And shout out to one of my clients, Tom, man. That's my guy. He was like, hey, man, you got to watch these scorekeepers, man. And I said, you know what? They're coming off the sheet. Great idea, Tom. We appreciate it. I know you're watching, man, and I appreciate your loyalty to the Supreme clientele, buddy. And thanks for putting me on my game, because We will not be doing that again. We're only dealing with points on these player props because you can count those yourself. You know, they can't cheat on those points. All right, so let's get to the ball and parlay today. Who you got, spread?
I'm going back to the Golden State Warriors. Kind of a similar situation in a play that you gave out last night with the Philadelphia 76ers. I feel the Golden State Warriors are in the same situation, right? They're just so much better than the opposite team. Now, normally, everyone likes to hammer that game 3 at home, right? So you get the reduced value here. But I just don't see how the Nuggets are going to be able to keep up, man. It's Jokic and a bunch of guys who should be coming off the bench. The rest of those guys aren't playoff caliber starters, and we're seeing it now. And this Golden State team, you know, everyone else is hitting injuries. They're getting hot at the right time. This is the best they've looked all season. They got DRAE, Clay, Steph back in the lineup, and then this emergence of Jordan Poole makes this lineup just almost unbelievable. You throw Andrew Wiggins in there, and I know people love to get on Andrew Wiggins, but if you just look at him for where he is in that role, the 5th best player on your team, and the guy that's going to defend, you know, the other team's
number
best
one
wing option.
Number one pick is the 5th option.
Yeah. So I like what the Golden State Warriors, you know, it reminds me when they had Sean Livingston coming off the bench. He was a former number 4 pick, a former lottery pick. It's like, you know, they just do a great job of finding these guys. You know, unfortunately, because I'm a big fan of Jokic, I really like the Denver Nuggets. This is not their year. Let's let them get in the offseason, let them retool. But unfortunately for them, I think Golden State's going to be sent into that offseason in the next 2 games. I got the Warriors -2.
All right, so spread's going with the Warriors -2. He thinks that they're going to go do similar to what the Sixers did last night, as I kind of gave you guys my lean. That was one of my biggest bets last night to my clients. We went with the Sixers, and they were able to cut that throw out and be with the all-time performance that me and Spread debate about tomorrow about where does he set.
Oh, yeah, we're doing that tomorrow. That's going to be a fun one.
One of the top 5 centers in history. Skill-wise, I think he's right up there with a king, 1A and 1B, me personally. But we'll get to that tomorrow.
Yeah.
So he says that Spread says that the Warriors cut out the Nuggets' throat tonight with the PTSD lineup. And I'm going to go with Utah, man, first half. We're only going to cut the game in half. I like Jason Kidd's ability to adjust after halftime. So I wouldn't be surprised at all if Dallas comes back and roars back and maybe steals a cover late. But I know for sure the first half of each of these games, the first 3 contests have been all Utah. And I think it's going to continue to be that, especially at home. Their home crowd, will be roaring. Look for a bigger game and bigger contribution from Rudy Gobert in the first half. I think they're going to do a lot to try to get him the ball early on some pick and rolls and some dunks, because he's been looking not good at all. He's been getting a lot of criticism, and you know these guys are all on social media nowadays. Everyone in the locker room, so everyone knows what's going on and what the people are saying about the players and the teammates. So I really like Utah early. I think Donovan Mitchell gets off early. Conley struggled last game. The Mavericks they're undermanned. I'm not hearing that Luka's going to be playing today. If they put in Luka, then of course things would automatically change. But even with Luka coming back, first game, he's not going to be ran too much, having to stay off of that calf. He'll probably be a little rusty. I'd still like the Jazz first half -4. So my pick for today is going to be Utah coming out on fire at home, just the first half, -4 against the Dallas Mavericks, who are undermanned, and played a little bit over their heads last game to get us the money line win in the cover, which we thought they would do at home in a pretty much a do-or-die situation. I also have a bonus for you guys. I've been riding Bogdanovic all playoffs, man. He's been money. He's been the 2nd best player on the Jazz since the playoffs began. They make sure that they get him the ball. He gets the points easy. He's shooting very efficiently. I think that he'll go over 20.5 pretty easily tonight. I look for him to land around 25 or so against the Mavericks, because they definitely needed scoring. And as I said, he's been getting his shots up a lot, and he's been very efficient. Anything for the people spread before we get out of here?
Well, I think they might give you an honorary Serbian citizenship, the way you've been gassing up their boys. So we'll see if that turns out for you tonight. With all that money you made, you might be able to take a nice vacation out there to Belgrade. I just got one thing on that. Yeah, one thing on that Rudy deal, right? And see if you remember this one, right? Back in the day, there was this guy named Pete Newell, and he had a big man camp. And it taught you how to play in the post, how to defend in the post. And these guys would come in all raw. and they would come out with all these different moves, right? And
it was mandatory to go there. I remember Shaq is the last big guy. I think I remember going there. Him and Tim Duncan, maybe.
If Rudy would have gone to that camp, he would have been just such a good player. But they don't. Nobody knows how to play in the post nowadays. Nobody knows how to teach him, and it's just too bad because he's such a good player defensively, and then his offensive limitations just cause everybody to just run the guy down left and right. So too bad about that. But we're going to take advantage of it. Wagering and knowing these things. You got the Jazz -4. I got the Warriors -2. I can't wait for tonight. Let's go.
Let's go, man. And you saying that about the men in the post, about how they don't know how to use them anymore. It surprised me that Coffee Coburn is coming out of Illinois, because he's a back-to-the-back player. And I don't see, he can't really shoot a lot of threes, don't have a lot of handling. Like you said, man, the old school big man, Gobert's one of the last ones left. They're really playing them out the game.
And these guards don't even know how to feed them.
The coaches aren't utilizing them, man. We'll see if they get we go back to them later on as the years pass in the NBA, the same way like they kind of went back to the running back a couple times in the NFL. We'll see if things turn back to the big men. Man, thank you guys so much for joining in. Thank you so much, Lil Troy, for coming on. It was an honor to have you on here with us. We'll see you guys tomorrow. The best of luck to you all.